Hey there, welcome back. Yes, I'm finally in a regular schedule. I've been uploading daily, and I feel great about it. So yeah, today I'm gonna talk about Star Wars: The Forces of Evil. This show, it's something alright. I mean, like almost every Star Wars: The Forces of Evil fan watched the Blue Order video about how it fell from grace. So I'm not gonna talk about how it's bad or how it got really bad or how bad it is or how or that it's bad. So I'm gonna talk about some of my opinions on the case and yeah, talk about my thoughts in general. So let's get started. yeah. When I had Disney Plus, I watched this show and my first impressions, it was really great. But I went into the show with a horrible mindset. I watched this on 2020 and the season on, like season 4 had already ended. And I heard so much talk about, like Starco and everything. And I was like, oh, this is gonna be a good one. And I went thinking that, like Starco was like the best thing that was gonna happen to the show, which is a wrong mindset because it's not. It's not. I was like super picky. I liked all those scenes that had like Tom in it. I didn't like because I thought his character was really bad. But I really wish I didn't know about anything when I watched this show, because then it wouldn't bias myself into like only liking Starco and everything. Like now I really like Kelko and all those other ships. But I went into the show with the wrong mindset, and I really am like really sad that didn't happen. But yeah, now I can change it. The intro that you've seen in the background footage is from season 3, aka the bad one. And I really did not like season 3 at the beginning because I thought it was like really like boring, and I was right. Yeah, now that I'm looking at the show like a year after I watched it for the first time, I rewatched it and I thought it was really good, but season 3 and 4 was like, I don't know, I don't know about. I mean, like my opinion is very similar to those who like think it's bad, because in my opinion it was really bad. Like season 3 Beyond really not on Earth. I really like the Earth characters. They're really interesting, and yeah, I don't know, man. It was just so great, and then it just got so bad. And man, I mean, like, this show has so much potential for it to be so good, but they threw it out, man. And I know that that was the creator's first show, but I mean, like, the first shows of like creators are like one season or 2 seasons long. It doesn't get this much attention. And this one got so much attention that it should have got a little bit more of love into it. I don't know, man. It's really confusing. The first 2 seasons are really good, even though it has quite a lot of filler. It's really good, it has a story to tell. But season 3, for the first half of season 3, nothing happens. It's just like them having daily adventures and, like, like the normal day-to-day racism. Talking about that, man, the racism plot drags on and on. They could have like get rid of it in Monster Bash. Not even like Monster Bash, but like there was so many opportunities for it to be over and like focus on like bigger things, but they didn't. And they had a season finale villain, but they didn't like work that much on it. I mean, like they did, but it was just a half season build up. It didn't have like that build up that Toffee did, or that Ludo did. I mean, like, it's just not good, man. I don't know. I mean, like, yes, it was like good seeing like a different type of villain, like not seeing the same like, oh, I'm smart and I'm gonna think very much about this villain, like the more ruthless villain that a lot of people critique. But I don't find it that bad. It could have been great, but it wasn't. And man, oh god, oh man, I see some people trying to rewrite it, and I actually like thinks I actually like think about it, like, and when I'm in the shower, okay, I think about it like, how could have this gone better and that and that and that and that. and I have my own like little like version of what could have happened. A lot of people talk about Seth and the Monster Army, Marco being evil and everything. And I have a perfect, but not a perfect build, but better than what we got. Like it could have been like at the first half of season 3, they fix up the racism plot. They fix it up. They don't like stretch it to season 4. They fix that the first half of season 3, the racism plot, and then after that, Marco's monster arm shows up, and then it takes over Marco's body, and then like it says that the monster arm was originally made for Seth, and then the monster arm is trying to get him back by possessing Marco, like doing everything, and then getting Seth back at the end of season 3. So we have a villain for season 4, and then when Seth comes back in season 4, he brings back Toffee with him. And so like it makes sense why Toffee was like this will not end in the Battle of Mutiny. That he said it wasn't over. So then it would explain his master plan and everything. And I thought that would have been such a better finale than Cleaved. I mean, like, come on, man. Seriously, who thought that was good? I mean, like, if you watch the finale, it's not that bad. But wow, I mean, like, come on. The first 2 seasons were so good. I guess they were like too into the shipping plot, because literally the first half of season 3 and the first half of season 4, I actually thought the shipping was the plot of the season of the series. So yeah, if you make someone think that the shipping is the main plot of the series, you did something wrong there, buddy. You messed it up, Chief. So yeah, the premise was also really good. Like Star coming to Earth because she needs to learn magic, and she stays at this Marco's house and everything. It has a really great premise about everything. Like the characters are really good, at least for the first 2 seasons. Like after that, they all just turn into jerks, except Tom. He's cool. I mean, like Star really grew as a person when she was on Earth. She actually like evolved into an actual like good person. But then season 3 came along and she just turned into a jerk. She was mad about everything, and she was a horrible girlfriend to Tom, and she was being like really rude to the raptor guy for some reason. The raptor guy that has the seesaw. She was rude to him for some reason. I have no idea why. But like, wow. There was also Marco. Marco was a really relatable character in the first 2 seasons. Not like relatable like, oh yeah, Marco hashtag relatable. Nah, he was just a really good character that people could relate with, especially in his relationship with Jackie. I feel like I relate to him in that. And yeah. And then there's the other characters, but they don't have that much development, except for like Tom, cause he turns into a better person in the later seasons. He turns to a better person, and that's pretty cool. There's also Marco's parents. I really like them. Meteora was like a really good like potential of plot, like like having her being like part of the glorified family. I think that was really clever. Like having her be like Eclipsa's daughter and everything. That was really clever. And oh my god, Eclipsa was such a wasted villain. She could have been an awesome series finale villain. Seriously, they didn't even need to bring back Seth. They could have explained Marco's monster arm in 1 episode. But seriously, Eclipsa could have been an awesome series finale villain, because she had build-up. She had a lot of build-up. Since season 1, she had build-up. And then, they could explain like that she was dating Toffee, so that could explain his plan as well. She could bring him back to life and everything like that. That could have been way better than Mina. Seriously, man. Mina, man. Come on, Mina. There's also Star's parents, Moon. I don't like Moon. Moon is not cool. She literally gave a power to an army of people to destroy monsters. I was like, oh, I prevented her from doing much worse. What could possibly have been worse than killing the entire monster race? What could have been worse? I'm getting so angry at the show right now. I started like so calm and I'm yelling. Why? seriously. And then there's River. I love River. River is awesome. Seriously, I love River. He's so cool. I like the line that at the in like season 4 he says that when Coach says that Bloodborne is vegan, he says like, okay, fine, I'll get him some chicken. It's so funny. It made me laugh so much. It's really funny. Then there's Globgore. Now, Globgore was that he could have been also an awesome series finale because he also had build up, and yeah, I seriously just think that there could have been so much potential, and it was all wasted with this. And yeah, man, I don't know. It's just so weird. And yeah, man, I don't know. And then there's Tom. Tom, man, my man, he is cool. I feel so bad for him because he literally wanted to be a better person just to get with Star, and then she just is bad to him. And oh my god, man. And there's also Kelly. I like Kelly. Kelly's really cool, even though like every situation she's in, she just like has to have relationship problems and depression for some reason. And I love how like she got with Marco and everything. That was really sweet. But then they ruined it. And there's also Jenna. I don't really care about Jenna. I don't like Jenna that much, really. I'm like, she was supposed to be that like fan favorite, but I didn't like her that much. And there's also the ships. And oh man, that's a controversial one. I think the best ships would have been Marco and Kelly. I know some people like Jarko, but I don't really know. I like Jarko, but I think Kelko is better. Then Tomko, and then I don't know, maybe yeah, and then you know, wait, and then Jackie would have been with the girl that she meets on that we discovered exists in versus tacos. And oh man, I'm having so much delays of speaking. I mean, like, there's so many people that rewrote the ships so much better than the actual, you know, like, creators did, and that is just sad, man. That is really, really, really sad. And yeah, that's basically it. There's also Ponyhead. Fuck Ponyhead. Fuck Ponyhead. And yeah, like, wow, this show is disappointing but so good at the same time. I mean, like, the first 2 seasons were really great, and then it got really bad, but then it's still bad. I mean, like, a lot of people thought that like it would have got like a 5th season, but it's not. So I mean, like, if I was like the producer of the show, I would make a 5th season, because I mean, like, for your first show, you don't want it to have a bad reputation, because it already has. Alright, don't like lie to yourself thinking that you did a great job, because you didn't. So yeah, I give this show a solid 6 out of 10. And yeah, that's all I got to say about this show. So yeah, this is the outro now, and I have nothing to say because tomorrow I'm gonna talk about the Dragon Prince, because I just finished watching it. And yeah, I have literally nothing to say in this outro anymore. You know, this show is really great. If you haven't, you know, like, check it out. But have a warning that this show is not that good. So yeah, that's all I got for now. Yeah, bye.